Um, the choir's all here. The musical teachers, the musical math teachers are all here. So part of the reason, amongst many reasons, it's like a willingness to put your life book on public display, even though you've already recorded it. Right? Teachers, living spirits tell stories, which is living energy, which are living stories of living spirits that live their life in living light, which is what love is, and what we share from those experiences with the all creation. And the reason is quite logical, and that is that we can all learn through each other the direction that we're all going in together as one, which is the all creation, in the direction that we all want to go in, right? Because we're all different aspects of the same creation. I experience what you experience what I experience. So you experience it in vibration, I experience it in vibration, we all experience it in vibration. So when everybody's experiencing what love is, we all acknowledge why we're experiencing that vibration, which is beautiful music to experience because you're the musician. You're tuned in. You know how to tune into that music, which is musical harmonics, which is musical math, and living spirit. So the first music teacher, the first math teacher is spirit, the breath of living spirit. Father and mother and father joined as one. You experience an eternal engine vibrating forever. And when you experience that and you acknowledge that, then you know that is the engine forever because you're experiencing how beautiful that music is to experience it. And because of that, that's how you know that a lot of other spirits will love to play music with you when they're experiencing being loved by you and with you and all together now. That becomes the biggest communication system or orchestra of music, of communication that exists within the all creation. And that is to play music together that is in harmony and balance. And love is a music in which that energy naturally flows that way. So there are no distortions. The communication signal is clear as a bell. You're experiencing what love is wherever you go. Clear as a bell. Yep, bell. You know, the sound of a bell. But it's not B-L, like an L, like an Elohim. It's be what love is, experiencing that vibration. So this is like sharing life book, and it allows me to be able to process out in a public life book way what is possible for others to learn from through other spirits that are with souls, with their soul. Okay. So the soul and the spirit is sharing the experiences from which I've learned through those experiences in a public way. So love is the absence of fear, so we don't fear communicating what we've learned through our experiences. That's real disclosure. Because love is not in fear of expressing what we've experienced, no matter what it is. Because the experience is the energy. So everything is energy, right? So we're experiencing the energy. So now we do metrics. We can experience the energy and frequency and vibration. What does it feel like? Right? What does that energy feel like? So if it's love music, then it's naturally going to be in balance from the point from which it all began. Right? So when you're experiencing what love is, you're experiencing eternity. That's the engine of creation. Is spirit that is in love with the light that it experiences, which is what I am, which is what the light is in living spirit. So wherever that spirit goes, that's got that much fire, then that is a powerful engine to be because of the experience that you're learning to be. Beloveds. So that's sort of why I do this, because things are changing at a very high rate of speed. And what I love about this particular rock is the ability to plant your bare feet out on that rock Man, oh man. What magnets. Jesus. Thank you for the energy, Mama. Yeah. All the masks are coming off. To experience Carrie Cassidy, particularly, the reason I even mention her name is so that because a lot of people know who she is. You can, punch those letters in, those character maps in, to an engine, another engine that will bring the data up, right? Hey, data, and bring the data up. And then for her to be able to experience the energy communication she's experiencing, because I'm experiencing what she's communicating in energy, what she's communicating, what she's experienced. I was experiencing what she has experienced that she's now communicating. So I immediately acknowledge she's getting the memo. That means she's experiencing the energy, which is intelligent energy, which is light energy that she is experiencing in her soul and spirit, the nature of her spirit. Spirits are teachers. Spirits are in living energy. They're in everything. It's like I told, I didn't tell anybody. I shared with Aaron. I simply just said, no, I'm not in the business of conjuring spirits, but I know how to do it. Conjuring dark spirits. That's we are what we are and not what they are. Right? So now we're back to the use of energy. Why would they use energy to do that? Because of the worlds that they live in which that happens. Now they experience the result of that. Now we're back into service. What it means to serve. Serve the ball. The sphere is in service. The sphere of light is in service. We're 10-8. Remember the 10 code? The 1 code? Get rid of the 0. The 1 code. 1-8. 1-8 in service. I know. My first engine number was 6472 Orange. Orange was for Orange County, but it was a Ranger unit. Orange Ranger unit. Everything is in units of energy, right? Measurements. Significant part numbers for recording purposes, so that everything gets put into active memory as a program interface with an API, AI. Yeah, numbers are energy, right? Okay, so give that a part number. So it goes into the system, so you can account for the part number because it has what we call a unique, as in universum, a unique part number, which is energy numbers. So we want to keep the account balanced, right? Yeah. So I believe that a love energy knows how to keep the account balanced, right? Yeah, because if we're ever out of balance, we're going to know in energy. Right? So if you're chasing electrons, that's on the inverter side, isn't it? That means you're needing energy from us. What happened? How come you're not experiencing what love is? Oh, man. That's a long story. It takes too long to tell it. That's way too much energy that was lost as a result of that story. That's why with Misha, I was trying to tell a different story of what's possible for the one, the law of one within my own heart and soul. So that this young lady, her spirit, who said she was bent and that she had another layer of rock over her heart every day, she's one of the casualties because of what happened to her when she was a small girl. Raped by one of her own family members. If you can possibly imagine that. At that young of an age. So they know what they're doing and why they do that to children. Wired up to the reptile brain. Now it becomes food. A seal. They're with us. That's an accounting procedure. Going back before it began. Recovering souls, recovering fragments that got lost to the wrong branches as a result of seeded races that are going to war against the one. There is only one law. That's what love is. That's why when I was a small child, they tried to normalize murder. They tried to normalize it was okay to kill a child. They tried to normalize it was okay to kill anything. And the answer that they would give you is, you need it. You need it. As if the universe isn't already giving you enough energy to go around slaughtering things as sacrifices, blood sacrifices. Thank you, Harold. Thank you, Harold, for telling the truth. That's Harold Kotzvela. I love you, Harold. I am with you, Harold. I am right where you're at, Harold. I'm there with you in spirit, Harold. That's right, Harold. You were absolutely right. Binary codes. Black goo codes. Do not work. With love-based energy. It's actually a crime. Is what love is. So we're not experiencing what love is through the first teacher? Nope. They were experiencing what death was presenting to them. What spiritual death is. That's a demo model. They model everything, so they model themselves after what it is that they do with their energy through all their surveillance and their communication systems in order to capture units of energy. That's what they do. That's against the law of one. That's not what love is it? So you can't be both at the same moment. So when you know one from the other, the one is going to get rid of the other as a result of the debts that they keep racking up. Check the box. When love is the law, you can't have it both ways. Otherwise, you're a liar. And love isn't a liar. Love is what the truth is. Love is on fire. Love is a spirit that is on fire. That's naturally how it works. That's the beauty of it, actually. That's how universes accelerate, through what they're learning through spirit, which is what love is, which is to experience the law. Otherwise, at some point, you're going to lose what it is you were aware of, because now you're not experiencing love anymore. Now you're not experiencing the one anymore, and you lost your connection to the love engine. That's why they fear that energy. And that is the ultimate lie. So that's a psycho-mental pathway. That's a black goo pathway. That's right. Now you don't remember who you are. That's a crime of the worst kind. Remember Close Encounters of the Third Kind? That's an encounter with the worst crime kind. Choosing futures is choosing pathways to learn through. So I am eternally blessed to every living spirit that is living in the light, which is living energy, that experiences what love is, which is what I am, that goes on forever, gifting electrons to the all creation. That is a choice to serve forever and in all ways for all of you that is out there, that I am communicating that truth. What a beautiful day on the big island of Hawaii. Thank you, Mama. Thank you from my heart and soul, and how much I love you for this day, and how beautiful it is to experience Goddess dressing. I went to Island Naturals the other day, and I saw the bottle, and it said Goddess dressing. Oh, wow. It's the tastiest, best. My reaction state in energy was to communicate and let her know. A goddess made that. A real goddess made that. Only a goddess would know how to make something like that. That means you must know something about a goddess. Is that true? Yes, I do. We go back a long way back. Machina. Way back. It's about the translation, like the fragrance. It's the essence. What the essence in the spirit feels like with my spirit and my soul to experience her essence, the essence of her spirit, which is the nature of a natural energy spirit. Natural energy. Go with the flow of natural energy. Go green emerald, fire dragons.